Rob Vino back here for Friday, September the 4th with your college football power ratings report for tonight's games. First off, quick check of last night saw the power ratings recommendations put up a strong 7-2 mark in FBS play and FCS play, 2-2 for a 9-4 overall, but 7-2 out of the FBS games last night. Power ratings proved to be stronger than the odds makers numbers and the bettors numbers. Big victories last night included the one by South Carolina, which power ratings was on, the Utah game, which power ratings was on. Certainly Duke was the biggest of all. Power ratings had Duke minus 14. That came up a huge winner. So once again, 7-2 last night in FBS play, where my college football power ratings in FCS play 2-2. Let's get to today's card and start with Baylor and SMU, where power ratings made this game minus 39. Odds makers made it Baylor minus 34. It has since come up to about minus 35.5. So power ratings suggesting at minus 39 there's value toward the Baylor side in this one. Sean Oakman, of course, out of this game. He's suspended for this one, as is starting deep safety Orion Stewart. So two key defensive members from the Baylor team out for this one. Once again, power ratings shows a value play toward Baylor. They show minus 39. The number currently as we speak, Baylor minus 35.5. Let's go ahead and move right on down the card here. Charlotte and Georgia State. An afternoon start in this one. Don't get behind here because this one goes at 3:30 Eastern time, 12:30 Pacific. Afternoon contest, 153, 154 in your rotation schedule. Odds makers open this one Georgia State minus 4. It's been since bet up to Georgia State minus 8. Power ratings have set this game at Georgia State minus 6. Not a heck of a lot of difference there. The power ratings certainly were a little different than the opener and showed that there should have been some movement towards Georgia State. That movement has taken place and then some. Right now, power ratings show Georgia State minus 6, and the current number sits at minus 7. Not much there. Really no recommendation from the power ratings in that game. Michigan State at Western Michigan. Power ratings showed this one to be Michigan State minus 20.5. It opened Michigan State minus 18.5. and has come down to Michigan State minus 16.5. So power ratings showing value towards the road favorite here. Michigan State power ratings once again have this game at Michigan State minus 20.5. Current line Michigan State minus 16.5. Kent at Illinois. Illinois with the new coach here, Bill Cubit. Tim Beckman gone from this team, fired about 10 days to 2 weeks ago. This game opened Illinois minus 15.5, has been bet down to Illinois minus 13. Power ratings suggest that the point spread on this game should be Illinois minus 15.5. It was in direct line with the opener. Power ratings showed Illinois minus 15.5. The opening line was 15.5, but bettors have since carried it to the Kent State side, and it is now Illinois minus 13. Power ratings show some value with the home favorite, Illinois. Washington at Boise State. Power ratings set this one Boise minus 9. It opened Boise minus 10.5. As we speak now, Boise is minus 11.5. Power ratings indicator there shows a little bit of value towards the Washington Huskies side. There was a lot of value earlier this morning when Boise State climbed all the way to minus 13. That has since been taken back to Boise State minus 11.5. Some places you can still get a 12, but the power ratings show Boise only 9.5 better, so power ratings showing value towards the Washington Huskies side. Very quickly, we'll go over the power ratings value plays here. Power ratings suggest that there's value in taking Baylor. Power ratings make Baylor 39.5. They currently sit at 35.5. Not much in the Charlotte-Georgia State game. They also suggest some value with Michigan State. Power ratings show Michigan State minus 20.5. The current line, Michigan State minus 16.5. A little bit of value in Illinois. Power ratings show Illinois minus 15.5. Current number, Illinois only minus 13.5. And some value in the Washington Huskies. Power ratings show Washington should be plus 9. They are currently plus 11.5. go through the FCS card here. Power ratings showed Army to be 4.5 better than Fordham. They opened 8.5 over Fordham. The game has now been bet all the way down to 5.5 or 6, coming right to where the power ratings thought it should be. Value here virtually gone now. If you got in on Army early, as the power rating suggested, that probably is a good play. This game may come down even further. Power ratings suggest Syracuse to be a 38-point favorite over Rhode Island. Odds makers open them minus 36.5. Game currently sits with Syracuse minus 33.5. Power ratings show some significant value towards Syracuse in that game, minus the 33.5. And last but not least, Oregon State, with their new head coach Gary Anderson, opened up at minus 28. Power ratings suggested they should be 31.5. The number has stayed at 28, so there's some value here in this extra board game on Oregon State according to power ratings. Once again, in your extra games tonight, value toward Syracuse and toward Oregon State. The value in Fordham pretty much gone as of right now. That's your power ratings update for Friday, September the 4th. We'll be back later tonight with the September 5th, the huge Saturday card, your power ratings update later this evening. Once again, this has been the Power Ratings Report for September the 4th.